everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's quick little video, I know it's late, but well, it's late for me, maybe it's not late for you. It's late for me, but anyway, we're going to do a quick little video talking about all the tea that Ezra spilled on the K3 Sisters Band channel. Now, there were two videos, part 1 was yesterday, part 2 is just finished not that long ago, and most of the spoiler stuff for pretty much actually all the spoiler stuff was in yesterday's video, but I was like, oh, you know what, I'll wait to make the video and let's bring it all together with everything they talk about in part 2, but they nothing new was really given in terms of spoilers. Like, don't get me wrong, it was an interesting video, and if you're interested in voice acting, I would recommend watching that video. Basically, Ezra said you need to be really comfortable with talking out loud to yourself, so with that advice in mind, I apparently will be a great voice actress because that's all I do 24/7. But anyway, so we're going to go over everything Ezra said. That was mainly in part 1, but I will link both parts down below for you to watch. So if you don't know who Ezra is the director of the English dub of Miraculous. So he has obviously some insights into the episodes and scripts we haven't seen. And he also posted on Instagram, I believe the other day, that they were recording for the episode Migration, which I think is episode 13. But I don't know because I'm bad at learning names and I still haven't learnt the episode list. I know, I'm sorry. Okay, so the first major thing, and in my opinion the most major thing overall, is about Luca. And Ezra basically just said, like, you need to keep an eye on him. And I was like, why? Is he going to poke your eyeballs out if you don't keep an eye on him? However, we did see in the episode Protection that Luca seems to be missing. Nino takes his place and does a terrible job, but he does seem to be missing, but he was present in the episode Perfection. So he goes missing at some point in between, possibly Intuition, which is episode 15, obviously Intuition for the snake, that's the Miraculous Luca usually uses. So he's obviously gone somewhere. Maybe he's finally gone out of Paris to find somewhere that could do him a good eyelash extension job because it's a non-existent. But I really don't know, but in my opinion, this season, Luca is the character that is in the most danger, even though no one knows he knows the identity of Ladybug and Cat Noir. If anyone found out, oh boy, it would be absolutely game over, carnage all over Paris, bodies everywhere, maybe not bodies everywhere, but you know what I mean? It wouldn't be good. So we gotta keep an eye out for Luca. He didn't say anything else, but very cryptic. So it does seem like Luca is missing at the minute, but I do hope he comes back. I like Luca. The next thing about this season that Ezra said is that we can expect to see past characters who we don't know much about but are curious to know about. And I think immediately everyone's mind when they heard this went to Emily. And we know an amount about her, and we see her fairly often down in the fridge in the murder basement, and we did get to see, a healthy chunk of her actually in Evolution. So, I've always wanted for more flashbacks of Emily and Gabriel together, also Emily and Adrian together, even Emily and Natalie together, Emily and Audrey as well. I just kind of want an episode about Emily, to be honest, because I'm really intrigued to know more about her. I definitely think that's who he's referring to. Who else though? I'm not really sure. I did briefly think about perhaps Zoe's dad. He hasn't really been talked about, but I am intrigued to know about him. But I don't know, maybe the rest of you aren't, but I care about him. Other than that though, I'm not really sure who else he could be referring to. Definitely Emily, possibly some other people, but I think Emily is the most obvious choice there. So the next two things were actually about the movie, and the first one, not so much a spoiler, but Ezra said they've actually had to change some of the voice actors. So Marinette, Adrian, Tiki, Plag and Gabriel Babes are all staying the same for definite, so the same voices in the show as in the movie, but he didn't say which ones had been changed, and we don't have a trailer in English yet, so can't confirm or deny which ones have been changed, but I'm really bad at recognising the voice actors' voices, so I will be the last to work it out. So I'm not sure why they've done that. I don't know, but yeah, so I don't know who, and I don't know about the other dubs. Like I said, Ezra is the English voice dub director. He probably has zero control over the French dub, the German dub, whatever other dub the film's going to come out in. And the other piece of news about the movie is that there are going to be scenes given to characters who have not had scenes before, and they've had to cast brand new voices for brand new characters. And I'm assuming that he's saying because it's characters that we've seen but not heard of before, it will be background characters possibly who we just see all the time but they don't do anything. But there's only really a couple of students that I think that could be. Like, I know Alia has a friend called Lily who wears a really ugly outfit with an orange skirt and I absolutely hate it, but I don't think she's ever said anything before. So maybe she's one of those people. I don't remember seeing her in the trailer though, but again, they could have given her a different outfit. So I don't know. I really don't know who he's referring to. He was very vague, but again, he obviously doesn't want to spoil absolutely everything for us. So there you go, besties. That's everything Ezra said on the podcast that was of note. I would encourage you to go and watch the 2 videos though. They were really fun, and if you're looking to get into voice acting, I'd go and watch them, because obviously he knows what he's talking about. So I'd love to know what you think about all of this, especially the Luca stuff, and I will see you in the next one.